What's going on, man? Assembly.com. It's your boy Booty here. Ain't done this in a while, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock one out for y'all. I was prepared to play a MSI competition game, but oh boy, decided to do something else. So I had my stream and my recording device ready to go, but ended up playing steadyballin. Steadyballin is known throughout SBLO this season of having issues with gameplay. So I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to record this game and show everybody what's up. We didn't do nothing in this game that warranted any suspensions. I don't know if he knew that I might record it, since I do record my games or whatever, but as you see, I just had a big run by my backup running back right there, speed back, change of pace back. I was able to run the ball on him early, so I did it for the most part in that on that drive right there. He came back at me with a couple play actions and moved the ball just a little bit, and then my rookie corner, I think early in the Madden season his last name is Scott, but now his name is Morgan. Last name is Morgan, so he got the pick there, man. It was cover 3. He read that in route, came down, picked it off. My defense played crazy in this game. Probably the second best that they've played since my game. I think it was week 8 versus Made to Shine, where they just played out of their mind. In this game, they played out of their mind too. I was looking for the slant here. It was covered the whole way, but Breeland's slow acceleration finally caught up, and he was able to outrun that corner. To Steadyballin's credit, I guess he had 2 injuries. Noah Devine was hurt, who was his leading rusher, so he had Kevin Smith, slow ass, running the ball. And then Patrick Peterson got hurt, torn bicep, so he's pretty much out for the season. That was a dumb pick right there. I was trying to force the ball to Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald's my best offensive weapon, I think, but I'm so left-sided with my offense that he doesn't get a lot of looks. He doesn't get a lot of touches, a lot of catches. He might have 4 catches, but only for like 30 yards. Whereas Breeland, aka Neely, and with the new updated rosters, wow, why is the ball out there like that? Craziness. But well, he has more yards but less catches. So I was forcing the ball to Fitzgerald on that one, and well, not that play. Well, that was kind of forced, but wasn't nobody there. But I was kind of forcing the ball to Fitzgerald, and ended up throwing a pick in the red zone. Can't do that. But I held him to a field goal. I held him to a punt, and then I get the ball back to shoot, man, what's that boy's name? Steven Jackson. Damn. Yeah, and then this was crazy. Yeah, slant route. I think it's the longest slant route I've ever taken to the house. Slant route with Breeland, aka Neely. He got the slant, missed tackle, and dipped out on him. So I was pretty happy with that. For the first half, I kind of struggled offensively, but my defense held me up. So I was able to keep things going. That's Terrence Newman right there, seriously digressed. He's down to 92 speed, 85 zone, 92 man. He's down a lot, or 87 man, or something like that. He's down a lot, but came up with that big pick right there. I think this is the very next play. What happens here? Oh yeah, this was crazy. This was supposed to be. I thought it was cover 2. Turned out to be man. I probably should have threw the hitch here to Fitzgerald, but I ended up throwing it to Tony Gonzo, and I wanted to throw it to Gonzo to the inside, and Phillip Rivers didn't throw it to the inside, and somehow Tony Gonzalez managed to get that crazy ass spectacular catch for a touchdown. I was very lucky. The luckiest touchdown I had all game, and it was a little unfortunate, but shit like that happens in this game. So his next possession, I think he throws a pick right here. Yeah, Morgan again. That's only his 3rd pick of the season. We're in week 11, week 12. My secondary had a slow start until week 8. Week 8 they kind of broke out, and now they're starting to like really play. I can pretty much play any kind of style I want. With he comes up with the pick right there, big time. So you know, hopefully they can play this way in the playoffs when I get there. So, but yeah, not too many Bears highlights in this, man. Besides a few interceptions, I think 7, which is real good. 6 or 7 interceptions. I know Franklin, aka what's his name? The Joshua something, man. I don't know, but he had 3 picks. Kept testing. This was cover 2, and Breland, who has no release, managed to get off the press. As you see, I had nothing else open, but I came backside, brought my eyes back immediately, and threw it in out cover 2 hole right there, and that's how Breland got his second score of the game. When you playing, you gotta look at things like that, cause you gotta look at the backside, man, cause sometimes that backside, that second receiver is gonna come off that jam or something is gonna get open. This right here was crazy. I knew the hitch was coming. I ran my ass over there. Maybe I could have sprinted a little bit, but look at Charles Timmon. Right, this is like 82 plus awareness, and it just zings past his head. Like he wasn't. There's no explanation for that. EA, come on, fix that, please. With what is it? The defensive awareness upgrade that they're gonna have in Man 13. That was nuts. Yeah, another pick, man. I don't know what he was looking at, because this whole side was locked down. If he would have looked to the left just a little bit, that slide receiver, he could have threw that slant there or the post route whenever he made this cut. If I show it, yeah, he could throw that post route. Post route was there. Will Hill was coming down on it, but he still could have probably threw it and snuck it in there. But and he decides to throw it a little lob to, Franklin, and who was just staring at the ball, so I was able to pick that off. Big run here, Steven Jackson, slow ass, I'll take this. I'll take 15, 16, 17 carries for 140 some yards if my offensive line keeps blocking like this, and they were blocking their ass off in this game. Play action. Look, nobody's open, man. Nobody. Not a soul yet. Breland is one-on-one down the field with a short receiver, with a shorter corner, and I just go up and get it. I make a play. He got hurt, but he came back in the game. Yeah, I had nothing open, so I just had to make something happen right there. A little short touchdown, Steven Jackson. So, I don't think people can be mad about that. All my receivers are 6'4", 6'5", so, you leave them one-on-one and I have nobody open, I'm going to go to him. Plain and simple. Here's his only touchdown in the game. I was kind of angry with myself. Ran the sugar blitz. I knew he was either going to go deep, but he ended up running a curl, the hitch, and dusting me off right there pretty good. I tried to get a little hook in there with the strip button, but ended up getting dusted off. Mike Thomas is faster than most of my DBs, so they got tore up right there. But here's another run, big run, Steven Jackson. I mean, he had these big gaping holes in his defense. Not reminiscent of somebody who has complaints all the time. If I'd had a better running back, I probably wouldn't have had to throw the ball in this game. What's going to happen here? Another interception. Yeah, this is crazy. I knew it was going there. I'm chasing Vernon Davis with Lance Briggs, but I'm in a soft zone, and Franklin comes up with his 3rd pick. Yeah, I don't know why he would throw that, but I guess he thought that he might have made a play, but y'all see that's not the case. Big run here by Goodson, my backup. I kind of just swerve and curve, and I kind of try and get there. He almost gets there, but just a little short. And then here's a short Steven Jackson touchdown that put me up. Man, I don't know what the score was at this point in time. I know the score at the end of the game was like 45-7, I want to say. Yeah, I think here's another pick. Yeah, another pick. Will Hill, 4 or 5 picks. He's just out there, 70 some catching. All my secondary has 75, 74 plus catching, so they're gonna catch everything. Need them out. That was pretty much the end of the game. So you can look at the stats, but yeah, man, manassimilies.com. It's your boy Buddha here. Hopefully I can have a tournament game played. Play hard, no sim, no running. Let's get it, fellas.